Greetings, dear, precious, beautiful soul that you are. I'm whispering only because there's some camper people up here and I don't want to wake them up. You know, funny, up here at Mount Shasta, most people don't get up till 10 or 11. Or even the squirrels don't get up till 10. That's good, because if I want to give the birds something, I can give it early because the squirrels won't get it. Anyway, just a little aside. My topic is what you emotionalize materializes. What you emotionalize materialize. The key is here is the best investment that you can ever make. And invest, a vest is something you put on, but you put your energy into, is to do your own research, to know and to be who you really are, beyond all these mental limitations. And emotion is very, very powerful. And that's why if you watch the news or anything, they're always trying to grab people's emotions. And also what happens is when you react to anything going on the outside, you're giving your power to that as if that has control over you. You see, and you're not just a meat stick. This is ridiculous. You are a divine spiritual being. You cannot die. That's the biggest lie ever, is to foist this on everyone. You're going to die. You're going to lose. It's just stuff. And you're the creative being. This is who you are. And when you emotionalize something, you're giving so much power to it. And that emotion is a emotion. It's we're the source of energy. I like this in the Vedas. It says that the divine, the supreme being, is the energetic. And some people say, "Oh, there's no supreme being. You know, we're this." Well, yeah. But we're part of it. We're not giving our power to anybody or anything outside of ourselves, but to recognize who we are, and that we are part of. Therefore, we have access to all that we are, and we have all these capabilities and all these powers and qualities. And if you don't use your energy, your whether it's money, resources, time, whatever you want to call it, to really know who you are, you've wasted the opportunity, because you just get recycled and continue to get into the same situations over and over and over and over again, because you can look back at history and they want you to think that humans are warlike, always been wars, the poor will always be with you, blah, blah, blah. These are commands. These are suggestions. And that what happens is, with all of this emotion, whenever you emotionalize something, you react to it, then you become predictable. Because then whoever is observing and watching how you react, they know how to get your goat, they know how to make you afraid, they know how to make you feel good. See, most people don't realize, even advertising people, PR people and all that, it all comes back to, it's mind programming, it's suggestions. And why is there so much of it? Because you have the power. And when we're giving it all away to everybody and everything and emotionalizing it, oh, what's going to happen to me? Oh, this terrible thing is going to happen. All that energy and even excitement. Oh, now it's going to be this, and now this is my birthday, but nobody showed up and I was all by myself. On and on and on. And then you are hijacked. That means you are hacked. And when someone knows you so well, and they know all the back doors that are there, and these are called sociopaths, they're called psychopaths. These are the what would you say, they're not really divine beings. And it's almost like thought form entities that we give power to. We manufacture these in our own mind, and we give them energy, and we give them life, and we believe it's real, and we hide from it, and we invest in this, and we do this and that, all to protect ourselves, instead of to do the work. And when you make everything out there more important than you, and I don't mean your 5 cents gratification, I don't mean fulfilling who is this character that you've built in this product you've made that fits and belongs and it's going to be guaranteed a big salary and all. It was okay. Salary is like celery. No, because as you know who you are, you use your powers of manifestation because you're always using them. You can't help it. It's who you are. So take a look at what words do you emotionalize and give power to when they're just letters that have numbers. And that's this reality, you see. The numbers, the letters, the symbols, the so-called geometry, all of this, they, it's not you. It's what we're producing, how we are using our creative powers through emotion to emotionalize that which we really don't even want. But because if we're not aware and conscious and we haven't done our work, in fact, the other day I was noticing that I have this habit that as I'm cooking, where I take the lid off to stir and all the juice from the lid runs down on the floor. So I started noticing, and every time I have to clean the floor, and this habit was so strong. Even when I realize it, I'm still take the lid off, the juice runs down the floor, then I got to clean the floor. I said, okay, what do I do? So by being really conscious of what I'm doing, and then I could practice in my mind, take the lid off, see it, hold it over the pan, okay, or take it and turn it up like this. So I'm practicing now. And the subconscious, and this is, and I'm not really into fracturing ourselves into subconscious, conscious, unconscious, this, the id, the wid, the wa, the boo. These are all words to fracture us. Like part of you's over here and part of you's over there and part of you's over here and part of you's over here because you're all fragmented. No. You want to pull yourself together and pull yourself into the sun. Quit giving all these people the power to jerk you around. Could believe in everything that you read or see or you learned or people told you. Who are these people that told you? What is the principle behind it? Follow the money. Follow the power, follow the control, and anything. And what happens in relationship is there tends to be one who's dominated and one who's the dominator. So it's always who's dominating. I'm controlling or you're controlling me. And if you want to have a really great relationship, you want to be loosely coupled. You're not there to control, dominate anybody. You know, it's like, oh yeah, I'll be the dominator and you'll do as I say, and I'll be the dominator and I'll act really weak and all helpless, but I got you doing everything for me. Come on, this, you know, and those children, they are all trying to get it together too, you know. So the key then is to observe the power you're giving to words. Look at the emotion that you invest when somebody gives you the news or telling you what's happened and how you react and how you feel with it. How's that working for you? Because you're exhausted now. Because you're using your energy, your oxygen to fuel negative, destructive emotions that shut down your immune system, cut you off from your own inner divine guidance, because the mind, you're believing all of this stuff and reacting. How could you say that to me? You hurt me. You ruined my life. I'm still suffering from what you said years ago. Well, how stupid could you be? It's not even here. But you're in your mind and emotionalizing and depressed and excited because now the next deal is going to be it and there's no worries and it's smooth sailing. How many people say, when I finally get this, I'll feel peaceful? You going to wait for that to feel peaceful? Oh, okay, go right ahead. How's it working for you? You see. So this is the key. What you emotionalize, you materialize. So save it and keep your emotions in that bliss state, which is you not thinking, it's you knowing, you being, and you are always in a peace, what would you say, a meditative state in that sense. You are always centered in your being, you observe what's going on, you notice what's happening, you do the needful, but you're also very centered, because there's your power. And that power is in that center. And you're not throwing your power away to everybody and everything by your emotional reactions, the words, they said this, I'll never forget it. Who cares? Big deal. You then are suffering from your own judgments, your own values, what you learned, what somebody taught you, and the whole thing is to build this sentimentality so that you know you're a real human. You're suffering like everybody else. Stop it, unless you like it. And if you like it, go for it. But here's the deal. You do have a choice. And the choice is always with you in every single moment of now. So let that go. Come back to center. Breathe. And if you say, I can't let it go, why are you keeping it? What you using it for? If you don't know what you're using it for, how are you ever going to give it up? You can't, because you still think it's valuable. You see. So center. Let it go. Breathe. Come back to where you are. Be right here. Tune in. Yeah. You are your own heaven on earth right now.